February TBR. Everybody's still sleeping. It's early in the morning. January, towards the end of January, I think the Power Pause. I actually seen the author come on TikTok and kind of talk what the book was about. I said, you know what? Kind of fits my life. How to plan a career break after kids and come back stronger than ever. A tax accountant before I became a full-time stay-at-home mom. I'm gonna go back into the workforce, and all of those crazy things from this to that, it's so different. Mentally, you have to prepare for that. Fresh off the presses, just released. Frida McFadden, The Crash, but I got it from Target. And I'm a Frida McFadden stan. A couple of people rate it and say it's phenomenal, that they read it in one day, Jodi Picoult. I know she came out with a newer one, but that was back ordered at the library, which is funny because then I went into the library and they actually had the hardcover of that book. So I heard that this is one of her best books, right? It involve race. Want to include this in my February TBR. Out on a limb, if you follow Jolie Reads, she does a lot of I want to say fantasy, romance, cozy read, stuff like that, which I usually don't get into, but she absolutely raved about this one, and I can get behind a very good romance, and that's what this is, and so far, I'm tickled with delight. Beloved, this is actually a banned book. I'm struggling to get into it, but it is about slavery and brings up things like that. So the language it's just more difficult to read through. Graphic already, I was just like, oh, I don't think I was prepared for that one. Business Trip, Jessie Garcia. Everybody's been raving about this book. This is her debut. I'm here for a good thriller. If you say it's good, I'm gonna read it. I don't really love to know what it's about because I just want to go on the ride that the author put me on. Next, I'm jumping on this train, The God of the Woods, thriller of the year. I don't want to miss out on that, so I'm gonna check that out. Jumping on this train too, The Nightingale, Kristen Hanna. Everyone raves about this one. I actually read The Great Alone, which was absolutely fantastic. Now I want to read this one. Her books are long and it's historical fiction, so it's so scary. But babes, I promise, it's worth it. It'll break you down. If you're looking for a good cry, call Kristen Hanna. She's got you, girl. Next, I read the last two books of the Part of Your World series, but I didn't read the first one. Yes, I read them out of order. I know, I'm sorry. Jimenez always hits. Makes her character so funny, so witty, so down to earth, lovable. Just makes you cackle and it makes you feel. And it's right here. I've been wanting to read this for a really long time. Heard it's great. Been wanting to read this. This is like a Lucinda Berry staple. And by any other name, I'm gonna try to read that one. And as you guys know, it is Black History Month in February. In the light of all the DEI stuff, I really want to make sure that I am including Black authors. My TBR this month, I am having a really difficult time finding Black author thrillers. Now, please hit them down below. I want good ones only, okay? Because I will give an honest review, and I want a good one, okay? Don't play me. Don't swim here. All the pools being drained and stuff like that. I don't know, okay? I don't want to think about it too much. Looks so good. Monday's not coming. Allegedly, something about a baby she got blamed for it. She did the time. She got out. She's now having her own baby, and they're trying to take away her baby, and she's having flashbacks, okay? So, she mentioned one other one in the video. Her down below. She's a BookTucker. I'm gonna tag her and two other of my favorite Black BookTuckers. Check them out. We have Jolie Reads. I think I mentioned her earlier. KK. She put me onto The Reformatory, which, you know, it was almost a 5-star read. Also a really good book to put on your TBR for this month. If you haven't read it, go check it out. It's super good. She is hilarious, and she is definitely more of a thriller girly. Happy reading.